Hi, good afternoon. I think you guys can hear me now, right? Is it better now? Can you? Hi, good afternoon. I think you guys can hear me now, right? Is it better now? Hi, good afternoon. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm back. Thank you, Stacy, for your help. I usually have problem with this mic each time I come online to do a face, like a live video. So good afternoon, everybody. Today is going to be a very, very, very hot topic. Yes. Why do men cheat? Why do men cheat? Yes, Chinyopara, thank you so much. Yes. So let me not get distracted by the live comments. So why do men cheat? So a lot of times when you go online, all this what really brought this topic to my mind was I belong to a lot of mom groups on Facebook. And each time, what's the questions we do solve are what my husband cheated on me. What do I do? Please keep me anonymous. Please hide this post for me, and tell me the solution to this problem. And the question is now, why do men cheat? Why do a lot of men feel it's okay to just cheat and especially in the African world? Okay, if you don't know, I'm from Nigeria, West Africa, and where I come from, there are two major religions, the Christian and the Muslim. But I'm coming from not a religious aspect, but if I'm coming from like the normal scenario, I'm talking about a man with one man, one wife, yeah. So now in this scenario, this man feels it's okay to cheat on his wife because there's a popular saying that men are polygamous in nature. And I think that is the main reason why why a lot of men feel it is just okay. It's just okay to go outside of your matrimonial home and they feel, in fact, it's not just that they feel it's okay, they feel it's their rights. You understand? I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. Like, it's their right to do what they are doing. Like, a popular saying usually goes in my side, like, you can't eat just one soup. You know what a soup is? Like a food. You can't just eat rice alone. You just have to taste rice, beans, salad, and you have to mix it up. But they feel it's okay for the woman to understand. And yes, the woman doesn't have the right to do it outside because when she does it, all hell breaks loose. Like literally, everyone like asks her what came over you. But when a man does it, no, 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 nothing happens. Like everyone should understand, nothing literally happens. Nothing happens. I was like, okay, since that's how it is, then let's just have this live discussion and let me hear from. Yes, they can't handle when we cheat on them, but do it like it's okay. Yes, that's the problem for me. Like when you belong to these mom groups, a woman comes to you and to the group and she says, "Oh, my husband cheated on me. What do I do?" The next advice you hear her fellow women giving to her is, "Please start praying." I'll be like, what? Start praying. Are these people really serious? I'm not saying prayer is bad, but we are talking about practical steps, right? Like practical ways to go about this. Now, this woman is devastated, she's broken, and one of the most annoying part is just that these men have, like most of them, not all, I have to be truthful about this. Not Let's not just put all of them in one basket, like in one can. Most of them feel entitled, like it's their right. Oh my God. And it's so heartbreaking. It's really, really, really heartbreaking. So back to what I was saying, that when a woman comes to a group, she usually they hide their identity, but I feel broken, I feel pained, I feel so bad. Because like it's not supposed to be like that. If you are committed to me and I'm committed to you, why do you feel it's all right to go out and do something else and I while I'm not doing it? And when I do it, oh, the whole you have to tell your friends, everyone has to start pleading with you to forgive, to let go, to do this, do that. You'd be like, what? But it's okay for this man to like do it and nobody is saying anything. Now, if we are being honest with ourselves, a lot of men feel that their wives are also contributing factors. And this is a serious topic. But I don't think anything should legitimately like give a man the right to cheat. Nothing. Nothing on earth should give neither a man or a woman the right to cheat. Absolutely nothing. Okay, some will say, okay, their wives, like she has added weight and she's no longer attractive. I'll be like, and we're not just talking about a woman who you just married for like 2, 3 years. We're talking about a woman who has given birth. Her body has gone through a lot of processes. She has gone through the pains of childbirth, the pregnancy stage where you become fattened up for most of us, and you've breastfed the child. Your body is not like it used to be. And somebody's expecting you to go back to your size 10, and he or she, he's using it as an excuse to cheat on you. Says that's why we are having this discussion. That's why we are trying to know why they cheat. Is it because of the weight thing? Is it because they feel entitled to it? Is it because they know that mostly women are like they stick to whatever the like when a woman promises something, most of us stick to it. It's really hard for a woman with responsibility to look outside. It's usually hard for a woman with responsibility to look outside. Now, I've gotten a lot of argument that not just men cheat, but women cheat. And I've always argued that men cheat more than women. Yes, you heard me right. Men, they cheat more than women. Men cheat more than women. They cheat a whole lot more than women. You can, like, if there are 20 women that are cheating, trust me, darling, there are more than 60 of them men that are cheating. Yes. Now, let me give you a story of somebody. This lady like caught her husband legitimately doing the acts outside their home, like in a car. And she was like, she didn't like, he was supposed to come like, let's say 5 p.m. in the evening. She was worried, so she just went out to check. Lo and behold, he had the guts to be doing it within the street in the car with some lady. And even while he saw his wife, he couldn't stop. He had to finish the do. He had to finish the do. And I'm like, if it were like the other table, if he turned the table around now and it was the woman that was caught, trust me, that marriage is going to end. It is literally going to, it is a bit like you're saying bye-bye to this marriage. Bye-bye to this marriage. Okay, let me read the comments and let me see what you guys are saying. Say I'm okay. Okay, yes. Let's go to the root of this problem. Somebody said something that maybe the problem started when during the courtship period, and I say yes to that. One of the red flags a lot of us see as women is during the courtship period, you know, and you know within yourself that, oh boy, Mr. Brother or your dear boyfriend is cheating on you. But because you want to really get married, like it is either you get married because maybe you're at a certain stage in your life that the only thing, the next option for you is marriage. So you just overlook it as, okay, he will change, he will change. Sis, there ain't no change to this. It's in the blood. It only takes the grace of God to remove it out of a person. Or if the person really decides, you get, now, you already know that Mr. A, your boyfriend or your fiance, is a cheat. And you didn't even say, you didn't really like confront him and say, if this continues, I'm not going into this marriage. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. You allowed it. You just say, let's just get married first. He will change. They don't change most of the time. 90% of the time, they don't change. Yes, they don't change. And then when they don't change, you will start going for people like us that are Nigerians. A lot of us believe in going to prayer houses, going to like to the pastor's place to pray for things to change. even while we know that the solution is quite right here in our hands. It's quite, as in, it's so obvious that it's in your hands to change whatever it is that is happening. It's either you walk away from it or you just say, this is an ultimatum. It's either you are doing this or not. You get. Now, you walk into this relationship, you get married and you expect this man to change. It really doesn't happen like that. So that's why I advise, especially the single sisters, please, please and please, if you notice it, it's a red flag. If you're not comfortable with it, why not tell him you are cheating and I'm not going to live with a cheat? If not for anything, for your health, for your sanity, for your peace of mind. A lot of people can tolerate cheating. Like, there are women that can tolerate cheating, but they cannot tolerate being beaten. Like, you understand? I've heard women say, okay, there's no problem as long if he cheats, but as long as he provides for the family, he provides for me, he provides for our kids, it's fine. And as long as he takes the cheating away from the house. I'm like, oh, you mean if he takes this cheating away from the house, it's okay? I'm like, wow, there are really different kind of people. Growing up, I never kind of saw things that way. I never saw it that way at all. I never saw it that way. But now as an adult, I can literally tell you that I've seen a lot of things and it begs the question, are we really living in a sane world? Now, as a man that is watching me, I just think, I just hope there are men watching me. I'm asking and I'm putting the question to you, why do you think men cheat? We want to learn. Is it because you think your wives are not like as sharp as they used to be, as beautiful as they used to be, or what? Why do you think men cheat? Why? I want this to really be an interactive session where we all gist, we all discuss, and let's rub our minds together because it's going to be really like really interactive. If I can hear your views, if I can see you say what you like, you want me to put a question up here for us to discuss, because I've noticed that even a number of youths are scared of getting married. You know why? Because it's as if marriage is now a joke. Nobody takes anybody cheating on you so serious. And some people are like, if marriage is a joke, why should I go into it? Some see it like a huge responsibility more than it is. Yes, marriage is a responsibility because for you to say you are not going to cheat, it's a huge responsibility on yourself. It's a decision you have to take. It's a decision you have to take. Hello, Juliet. Thanks for coming. Fabulous Charity, thanks for coming into this live session. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. So the topic today is, why do men cheat? We want to know why our cute husbands are cheating, why our boyfriends are cheating, why our fiancés are cheating. Yes, I have my own opinion, but I would like to hear what you guys think. I would like to hear what you all think about this. So, as a mom, I've been married for 5 years and I've been with my husband for 12 years. Yes, we dated, we courted, and we laid a lot of principle for ourselves. So, so it has worked out, and I will say yes, marriage is good, marriage is sweet, especially when the both of you are committed to the vows you took. That vow is what is important. To love, to care, to be with each other, that is what is important. Now, okay, somebody saying men cheat. Who do we cheat with? Women. You see, I feel that question should be, why do men and women cheat? No, it shouldn't be why do men and women cheat? Because yes, men don't cheat with themselves for the ones that are not homosexuals, yeah? Yes, men cheat with women. It's true. But I think I'll handle that topic next time. But today I just want to really, because a lot of women don't believe that. If you say, okay, why do men and women cheat? We are taking the topic to a different thing. Today we are really saying, why do men cheat? Yeah, they cheat with women. Yes, but There's a but to this. We're talking about people's husbands. What is raining now, if you're on like Nigerian Facebook platform, is side chick. Imagine comparing a wife that takes care of a home, takes care of children, is responsible for making the house run with a side chick. Girl, are you serious? And that is what is really raining. And some people even have the effrontery to even come out online and say, yes, that side chick are this, side chick are better than this. I'm like, what? So we are now being compared to side chicks. Sometimes they portray a picture of a hot side chick and a tata looking housewife. And I'm like, do you really know what this woman is going through? Do you really know what it takes to get pregnant, give birth to a child, take care of that child, take care of your husband, take care of your home, take care of yourself, and fight for your future as a person? And you dare compare a wife, a mother, with a side chick. Now, back to the question. Hi, hi, Amy Evidence. Hi, thanks for joining this live discussion. Please leave a comment, leave us a question, and in fact, I will make sure I answer every question today. I'm in the mood for the live session. So please give this video thumbs up while you're watching it. It's really important. Please, and if you've not subscribed, please just do where to click that subscribe button. Yeah, while we are doing this discussion, I want to make sure that all my everyone watching me is subscribed to this channel, sir, because there will be more interesting topics, more than this one, and you won't want to miss it at all. You will not want to miss it. So back to our topic. Sometimes I have to cool down so that I will not be too emotional about this, because when you see me arguing about this, I'm like, I usually just forget that. I mean, I usually just go. Sometimes I'm like, am I the one really saying all this? Because it's so annoying. You know, the annoying part is when a man justifies his cheating life. He's like, have you heard like Ofo? I'm going to speak Igbo and I'll translate it. That Ofu Nyade Zudoha. Like iri nka. That means if you eat this one, you eat this one. That you cannot just eat egusi soup. There's a soup. I'm Nigerian, so let me just try to break it down for you. That you cannot just eat. Okay, you cannot just eat pizza or you'll be contented. You have to eat pizza, taste shawarma. You have to taste KFC. You have to taste different brands, and then your wife is allowed to only eat KFC. And you think it's okay? It's not okay. So on behalf of women who are being cheated on today, I'm calling you guys out. I'm trying to say retrace your steps. Yes, retrace your steps. Because the way the thing is going, if women start doing it just because their husbands are doing it, the marriage front will not be like, it will not be something anyone will be looking up to at all. Somebody is Charity is saying cheating is in their bloodstream. God save us all. And that is what a lot of Nigerian women believe. Please, I'm going to calm down a little bit because I only have to say something I know, right? I'm a Nigerian woman and I have to say it. It is so heartbreaking that a lot of us believe that cheating is in a man's blood. Please, we all know that the same way a man wants it, it's the same way a woman wants it too. So why on earth should he just give them the go ahead and say cheating is in a man's blood? It is in everybody's blood. Sometimes as a person, you get married or you're dating somebody, and once you just say yes to this person, there's another guy that is by the side that is so hot, that is so caring, and you be like, where were you before I said yes to Mr. B? Yeah. But because you have conscience, because you have self-respect, you won't go ahead and cheat on your partner. But some of these men feel it is okay. That, in fact, I think the problem is with most of our men understanding what commitment really is. What What, like, understanding what it is to be committed to somebody. Commitment. Commitment is, and first of all, before we talk about commitment, for somebody to be commitment, you have to have integrity. And I think integrity is what is lacking in a lot of people. You have to know that your yes is your yes and your no is your no. For a man who has integrity, honestly, it will be hard for him to even look by the side, look at another woman. But for the one that doesn't have integrity, no, now anything goes. Is she wearing a skirt, trouser? Anything goes. But for one with serious integrity, no. So if you don't have integrity, how can you be committed, please? How? How on earth can such a person be committed? For those joining us now, we are discussing a very important topic, the one you saw on that thumbnail, which is why do men cheat? I know I'm not going to be the friends of most men today, but please, please, this is the discussion I want all of us to like rub our minds together, find a solution to this problem. No one is the enemy here. We are not trying to crucify the men. No, we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to have a mature discussion so that people who want to get married will not see marriage as something that, oh, I don't want to get married because tomorrow Obi will cheat. Oh, I don't want to get married because after all, Emeka cheated on his wife and she's such a beautiful lady, she's hardworking. No, that is not what we want. We want a society where everyone will be glad to get married, where everyone will be glad to say, this is my husband, are you? And the other person by the side will say, is it not this one that we saw with Nkechi that day? We want, that's what we want. So that's the essence for this discussion. So somebody is saying, what will make a married man cheat? Let's see it on another angle. Do we need to question our women? Do we need to question our women? Women, my fellow mothers, my fellow wives, my fellow ladies, my fellow girls, because we are girls, girl. Being married, having kids doesn't stop us from being girls and rocking it. Yeah? We still know how to do our do. Please, are we the ones causing this? Are we the ones making our husbands look the other way? A lot of times I've seen lots of annoying jokes like, why would a woman tie up at home? Why would she do this? Why would she not look so hot? Most times, honestly, I'm a mom. I don't look this, I'm not hot, like really, really hot now, but honestly, I don't look like this most time in my house because I have a lots of responsibilities. Hi, Teslicious Kitchen, thanks for coming in. I have lots of responsibilities. I have to cook, maybe I have to take care of things, go to work for someone who is working, and it's a whole lot of things. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take care of yourself too. Sometimes you see a mother of one, oh God, and you be like, see, what is wrong? What is happening? Okay, let me give you an example of myself. I learned something some years back. I think that was last year, yeah. I went to somebody's house to render a service to her, and she had this guest. Gosh, this woman took her time, took her bath, wore a nice dress, and sat down, did her makeup, and was like, Auntie, is there anywhere you want to go to? Abi, is it just sitting in this house that you are looking this nice? Honestly, I picked something from her. It doesn't mean I have to wear makeup, but at least I have to look neat. You see those clothes that I use in going out? Why not sell? In fact, you have to have good clothes for staying at home. The ones you use in staying at home mustn't be like rags just because they are the clothes you use in staying at home. I have this elderly friend. There's no time you go to her house and she doesn't look like she wants to go out. No, she does. It's not like she puts on makeup and does all those things. No, she is actually looking good. She has taken her bath. She has worn good clothes that when somebody just visits you unexpectedly, you don't say, wait, 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 let me go and change. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, yes, sometimes I'm not justifying these men who are flying about. No. But I'm saying, are you a cause? Are you a reason? Maybe has this man really talked to you and said, girl, why not? I don't like the way you're dressing. I don't like this. I don't like that. And you're like, please, I'm marry, I no keep person. Or is the way we do say it in Nigeria. And my child does that. Am I looking for another man? And I'm like, you're not looking for another man, yes. But sis, you got to look good for yourself first. Everything all about the man, 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 man. If it's okay, why not make your head like, oh, why should I do? Oh, he's my husband, he should just see it that way. There's one thing we all don't know. Men are moved by what they see. I'll give you another example. I was at this place and there was, it was a party anyway, an indoor party. And there was this covetous girl who walked into the party. I was sitting around a bunch of married men. I can tell you, the way they followed her, like their eyes, like, and I just pinched myself. She was looking, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, but that girl was looking hot. Sis, that girl was on point. Front, back, clothes, hair, face, you know what I mean? Yes, she was on point. And these men, married men with kids, were looking at her. They were trying to appreciate the goodness of the Lord in her life. Yes. So, if not for anything, sis, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to look good. You owe it to yourself to look hot for yourself first, and then for your loved ones. Now, that aside, let's go to the next one. Women who advise their fellow women when the issue, like when a woman comes to a platform of married women and complains and cries out on how she is being faced with with a cheating husband, the first thing that she's being told is, first of all, pray for him. Two, fast for him. I'm like, where are these women from? Are they from the 16th century? Nobody is saying fight him. No. But there's a discussion that needs to be had. Like, you people need to sit down, eyeball to eyeball, and say, Uncle, what is happening? Uncle, Onyituvia, thank you for coming. Testilicious, darling, I see you. I see you. Like, the both of you need to sit down and have an important discussion. An important discussion. Look him to the eyes and say, I know what you're doing, but is this what you want? If you're at peace with it, fine, sis, I'm not coming for you. But if you're not at peace with it, but you cannot confront him, where did you get that kind of man from? A man that you cannot sit down and talk to. Please, if you are single, that's one of the things you should consider. A man that you can sit down and talk to. A man that will listen to you, that knows that you have a voice. For young men that are not married, the 20th century women, these women of this century, they are different though. They are different from the one of our mothers, the one that you come and say, sit down here and she'll sit down. These women, they need to rub minds. They're the one that you come and you will discuss things with them, and the both of you will come to conclusion. So back to what I was saying. You need to really confront him, talk to him, tell him how unpleasing his acts are and how it is hurting you. And the both of you can discuss as adults how you should move forward. And it is up to you to decide the next step. Now, let's go to the women that advise other people to divorce their husbands when they cheat. Auntie, how do you want the thunder? Oh, please, 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 please. I'm just joking, but I feel when you want to advise a woman in such a situation that she is emotional, let it be her decision to say, I want to let go of this man. Don't just put it into her. Don't just tell her, okay, no, me, I can't take a man that is cheating on me. Me, if it's me, I don't go. I've divorced him. Until you have to just sit her down, talk to her. That, see, Rachel, it is your decision to make. Are you at peace? Can you forgive him? Can you let go? Do you need a time alone and digest this thing? Let her be the one to take this let her be the one to take the important decision, because tomorrow, so that you don't be the one to say, well, you're not the one that advised me to leave my husband, but you are still in your own house. Just be diplomatic about it. Like, you just don't come and say, Alice, you need to leave this man now. Let her be the one. Sit her down. Ask her, Alice, have you had a discussion with him? Excuse me, does he know that you know that he's doing this? Is there a way you feel guilty for being a part of this? Sometimes one of the things that also make them go outside, which is not justifiable still, is when they are being denied their marital rights. Yes, sometimes some men don't know how to read signs, weather. You know what I mean by weather. Sometimes the woman is not in the mood. And if there was no libido check, you know what I mean? Libido check. If there was no libido check during the courtship, which is not what most Christians advise, it's up to you. Or if the compatibility check, let's put it in that way, was not properly done, or you people did not have that discussion, that important discussion of how the bedroom, how things will work in the other room, in the bedroom. Now this YouTube is sensitive, just that some things we just can't open our mouth, and say, and believe I'm talking to adults. If you did not have that important discussion, then that's the problem. Some people have low libido, some have high. Yeah, some have high, some have low. So if the one with a low and the one with a high come together, there will be war. But if low, jam, oh, it's okay, it's all right, it's fine. But there's sometimes you have one with high, one with low, but they understand each other. They know when this person is ready and when the other person is not ready, yeah? So that is something again that makes them go outside when they are not properly satisfied in their homes, when they are not. Now, let me check the question and see what people are saying, because I promised to say, apart from dress code, which is one of the reasons our men claim that makes them to, let's also see the attitude, characters, home and nagging that come from our women. Okay. Nagging. Sis, nagging. I don't know why women are always connected to nagging. Like, whenever you say woman, it's as if her middle name is nagging. I'm like, what is really nagging? Why nobody is saying anyone is a saint, but nagging. Who has strength for that in this kind of, there are some things, there's a way you talk to somebody, you don't need to nag. You don't need to say, no. You're giving yourself high BP. But there are lots of women that nag. Honestly, when you see a man whose wife is a nag, that man, usually, even if they close from work by 4, honestly, he'd like to come home by 10. And if it's a place like Nigeria, where you have like the beer parlor, somewhere you can sit, chill and relax, that is where it starts. That is where it starts. That is where it starts, from going to the beer parlor to just relax and then buy time. Starts getting some unnecessary attention, you start seeing some unnecessary things. So sometimes the wives are the one chasing these men into the doom they are going into. Sometimes they are the ones chasing them into what they are doing. Let me check what somebody is saying. Yes. Now, Francesca is saying something very important. She said 90% of women do well in all areas of their marriages and home, and still men still cheat even with their ex. Says that is the most heartbreaking one. Now you don't even have the excuse of the woman not dressing well, not being a graduate, not cooking well, not being a nag. You might have a spiritual gym sister. And like a woman who is every man's dream, but her husband even goes ahead to cheat with his ex. And you are like, and that is where we say That thing did not start in that marriage. That man was a cheat even before they got married. Trust me. Francisca, trust me on this one. That man, he was a cheat even before he married that woman. He was he was doing it before he married the said lady. Okay, I've met a guy. I've met this guy. He looked at me and he said, babe, my wife is every man's dream. In fact, I married her as a virgin. There's no fault in her. Before you even complain about the bed not being made, oh God, it's already made. The food, she cooks well. She takes care of everything. But I still cheat. And I'm like, are you all right? You don't even deserve that woman. He looked at me and he said, she's too good. That there's no fault. He couldn't find a fault in her. And I said, is that, not finding a fault in somebody, is that the reason you should cheat? So sometimes most of this problem are also spiritual. Most of them, trust me, most of them are spiritual also. So that's why I don't blame most of my Nigerian sisters that first of all go spiritually. You know, this life, there's no one size fits all thing. It's not like one size fits all thing. No, it's not. It's not one size fits all thing, no, or one shoe fits all. There's no yet. You just have to apply measures that you think will work for you. Measures that you think will make your marriage work, your relationship work. Now, please, if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. I want to hit 500 subscribers at the end of this live video. Invite your fellow women. Invite. This is an important discussion, and we need to have it. Yes, we need to have it. Please don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. It will help the video to be recommended to other people. So we are still going to be having this discussion. So I can still see Chikura Francisca. Yeah. Izimo said libido check is important. Yes, it's very, very important. I said that. I said something about that. It is very, 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 very important. It depends on you and your belief. If you want to do it before, or you just want to have it as a discussion. As a Christian, we believe that it shouldn't be done before. You know what I mean? So the next one, I want to really talk about women that go and that fights the side chick of a cheating husband. Yes, sis. I know we shouldn't be saying it in the open. Maybe we should be hiding our mouth. It is not right. Should I repeat it? Sis, you don't need to fight her. Now, I will give you instances and let me hear from you guys. Personally, I feel that if a man who you went to the altar with, who promised to love you, to take care of you, cheats on you, and you leave that man, and you went ahead to fight the girl, I think you deserve some counseling. You deserve some meeting. Like, you deserve to come and sit down with more, like, I don't know. It's not right. Because it's the man that is committed to you. It was this man that vowed to love you, right? It's the same man that is going about cheating on you. So he should be the one that you should be attacking. Now, I'm not saying that when you go out to attack these ladies, that you're not, maybe that is the only way you know how to vent it, but we keep learning every day. We learn, unlearn to relearn and stuff like that. Yeah? I don't think you should be fighting the girl. No. I know one of the most annoying parts is when the girl in question knows that this man is your husband and she's backstabbing you. On that note, I'll just look sideways even when you're doing it. Yes, because a part, maybe 10% of me feel that you're justified. Because you can't know that this is my thing and you are trying to have it and you expect me to keep quiet. So sometimes, most of the time, I'll just look by the side and say, okay, If that's her way of handling things, fine. Because there are some people that likes what another person has. Women, yes, most times your friends like what you have. They want to taste what you are tasting. It's so shocking that even in the marriage community, married people community, that your friend wants to taste your own husband. Yes, it happens. Now it will be so heartbreaking because it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. It should not be like that at all. At all. And when it happens, if this woman starts fighting and cursing that her friend, her ex-friend, Nigerian women now call them friend enemy. I usually laugh when I see that word because for me, it's either you're my friend or you're not. I know you have strength for the enemy stuff because when you give negativity too much attention, it takes a lot out of you, which is not even necessary. I don't have strength for that. So if you're a woman and you're the type that likes other people's things, please, you are the reason why our men are cheating. You are part of the problem we want to solve today. You are part of the problem we are discussing. I want to see questions. I want to see questions. Let it not be as if I'm preaching. I want to see questions. I want to see responses. I want to know who is still here and who is still watching me while we are on this live discussion. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. So who is still here, please? A hi will do. A hi. Hi will do. I want to see. I want to hear. I want to know. So bring up your questions, people. Bring up your questions. Let's rub our minds together. Do you know the amazing? One of the funniest parts is just that I'm only seeing women on this chat. I'm only seeing women. I want to read. How I wish I can hear or I can read a message from a man. Yeah, how I wish I can do that. Please, I want to get the question. I know this sounds hi Uche. Thank you for coming. Thank you, darling. Thank you, my schoolmate. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, I just want to hear a question. Have you been cheated on? Is a yes. Thank God Francisca is with me on this one. She said fighting a side chick does not make sense. Says it does not make sense because it doesn't even make you look classy. Imagine being in the gutter with a woman that is stealing from you. It's not only the fact that she's even stealing from you, the fact that you stoop so low, like, excuse me, you brought yourself from the high level that you've been placed as a queen, and you stooped so low, very low, to fighting someone on the street, to tearing their clothes. It doesn't even make the young man stop cheating on you. It doesn't. It shows less of a woman, actually, yes. In all honesty, I've not been faced with such situation. I have to say it on this video. I have not, and I don't even pray to be faced with it. Because somebody will say it's because you don't know how it feels. It doesn't know. No one prays for bad thing. No one does because cheating is bad. It hurts. Even I've like even when you forgive this person, I don't think the relationship can. It takes the grace of God because, like, when a rope is like this and you cut it into two, then you go back to the rope cuts. You go back to glue it. This length will not be the same. Excuse me. The length will not be the same. The strength must have been affected, even if it is 0.001 by 0.001. So there's no need to even start it. There's no even need to even try it at all. Why would you want to do that? Fighting. The last time some of us that are adult now fought were when we were in primary school, secondary school. Yeah, I can't imagine someone scratching my beautiful face. No. That's one of the reasons I said, I beg, you see this fighting stuff is not something I really want to do. And it shows that you are ras. No. No, no, no. Fighting is not, it shouldn't be part of something on your list at all. It shouldn't be. Fighting shouldn't be on your list. Fighting shouldn't be on your list. Francisca, I'm so happy you're still here. I'm so, so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, Ismo is saying, as for me, I feel it's better the women fight with their men who cheated and not the side chicks. There are ways we want to handle fighting with the men. There are ways you can fight with a man. You don't need to come physical. In fact, coming physical because most of these men have like bigger muscles. They look bigger than you and stuff like that. So you can't go physical with them, but you can go via your sense. Most times you don't need to say who. Like you don't need to say I'm angry before somebody knows you're angry. There are some actions you will take. Even people around you will know that ground no level. Like there's no peace. Everyone has to take cover. It's a way you will handle something. Even the person that did that will be begging you sorry. Sorry. Now I know that a lot of us are married, but let's talk to our singles that are watching this stream now. You know, one thing our society has made a lot, where the problem starts is actually from the society. A lot of men, a lot of boys have been raised wrongly to feel that they are entitled to being cheated, to being cheats. Especially when they have fathers who did that and their mothers tolerated it. Bro, a lot of ladies are not going to tolerate it these days. This is the 20th century women. Like these women are more like they know it, they know more than our mothers now. Not everyone will tolerate that. So in case you still think that you want to get married and you're not going to get married to a woman from the 10th century, you have to refurbish your mind. You have to know some things. And now for the sisters, there are some things you don't overlook. There are some things you should not overlook. A man that cannot be committed to you while you are still dating, and you are still dating that man, and you feel, is it not just dating that we are dating? Why are you even dating? Is the dating just for dating sake, or you want dating to lead to something else? If there are some people that date for dating sake, if it is for dating sake, fine, no problem. Date for dating sake is fine, it's okay. But if you are dating for the reason of getting married and this man is cheating on you, sis, no, you have to do something. You have to either quit that relationship while it's still nip it at the bud. You understand? Nip it at the bud while it's still there, while it's still happening, nip it at the bud. Or you give him an ultimatum. Enough of tolerating a lot of things just because you want to answer a missus. A missus that doesn't have respect. A missus that your husband will be flying from one thing to the other in your street. A missus that cannot walk proudly on the street or around where you live or in your community. You hear some little girls disrespecting you just because of your husband. So that should be something you really want to talk to him about. And if you've noticed it and you know you're not that kind of person that will tolerate anything as such, sis, it's better you just cut off the relationship and let him go. To avoid heartbreak. Now, I want to ask a question. Do you think it's okay to be snooping into your husband's phone to know if he's cheating on you? Do you think it's okay? Ladies in the house, do you think it's okay to wait for your husband to go into the bathroom or the toilet and you go and pick up his phone? Piam. Or when he's sleeping, the ones that have the smart ones. You know, there are some that I think they are very smart. They now use their fingerprint or their face or their thumb, whatsoever. So do you think it's okay to snoop into their phones to check? Let me see if he's going outside, if he's flying about. Do you think it's okay? Do you think is okay? Now, my own opinion. For you to even have that feeling to snoop into a man's phone means there's a problem somewhere. Means that man is giving you a reason to think that he is cheating on you. That man is already giving you a reason to feel cheated. That man is giving you a reason to feel that, to feel insecure. So before you snoop into his phone, you have to have two things at the back of your mind. What if I see something I'm not supposed to see? Am I ready to face it? What if I see something I'm not supposed to see? What will my action be? What will my action be? What will my action be? And somebody also said that is that she would like to snoop. And I told her, see, if snooping will give you peace of mind, sis, go ahead. But if you know that snooping will not give you peace of mind, don't bother yourself. If you feel there's something wrong, have the discussion. Now, somebody is asking a very serious question. What do you say when women, what do you say to women when their husbands can't say sorry? I'll be personal with this. There are type of men who don't know how to say, I'm sorry. They don't know how to say it. Now, there are other types that know how to show that they are sorry, but they cannot say, I'm sorry. There are other types that know how to say, I'm sorry. Now, if you're married to the one who does not say, I'm sorry, sis, that's where I talk about foundation. I told myself that I cannot marry a man that I cannot say, bro, I'm not happy with this. For a man who doesn't know how to say I'm sorry, you have to teach him how to say I'm sorry. Some people think that and when a man annoys, like when their husband annoys them, this man will not say I'm sorry, and they feel that they can just go into the other room and have family relations, like do things that are not do things couple do, and they've made up while they've not had the serious discussion. I don't believe in that. You have to teach him how to say that he is sorry. And if you are sorry when you've wronged him, you have to say you are sorry too. And the both of you really have to have that discussion, especially if you need to hear that. If you need to hear that, I'm sorry. You have to tell him that when he offends you, can he please tell you that he's sorry? You can, and you can only say that to a man who is your friend, and not a man who is the man of the house. Like the man of the house. Like how do I put okay, the man of the house? You know what I mean? The man of the house. If you married your friend, you can easily say, oh boy, or babe, darling, please can you say you're sorry? But you know how to, like you say it anyhow, you say it in a loving manner. You say it from a good heart. That is the man you should say. That is for somebody who is married to a man that shows that he's sorry and you've understood him and he's okay with you, fine, sis. If he forgets, you can also say, you didn't say you're sorry. Some would do, must I say everything, but you know now, if it's okay by you, if you've learned him, fine. And if you're one of those lucky ones who have a very vocal husband that can say, I'm sorry, sweet, lucky you. So, Francisca, I hope I've answered your question. Fabulous Charity is saying, at times men cheat not because they want to, but because of bad influence by their fellow men. A man that will allow a fellow man to influence him. Sorry, is that one a man? So when we are talking about men now, he will come out. When we are talking about men that take decision, men, how will your friends be the one to to influence you. Do you choose your friends or they chose you? How will you go to somebody and allow that person to choose you? No, now. And I pity ladies who marry men that don't have stand. You see, men who allow their friends to influence them are the same men who allow their wives to be treated badly by their relatives because they don't have a say. Because they're either influenced by their father, mother, friends, brother, or sister. They can easily be influenced. Why will you allow a fellow man to influence you? A lot of times, men who cheat don't cheat because they want to cheat. They cheat because they are in the same circle with cheats. That they have friends that cheat on their wives. They have friends that don't see cheating as anything. And if you keep such friends, oh boy, if you keep such friends, if your husband keeps such friends and you know that he keeps such friends and his friends are cheating on him and cheating on their wives and you know, and you've not done anything, there are things you can do, my dear sister. There are things you can do. I'm coming from, let me come down to a Christian or a Christian wife aspect. You have a man who is following, your husband is a good man, but his friends are cheating on him. Says it's time for 12 o'clock prayer. Your husband will be sleeping quietly on the bed. You with your nightgown, no problem, calm down. And you need to pray a prayer, very serious prayer, that he will be hearing. You know how you start that prayer? After praying, you don't pray silently. It is war. War against your home, war against your family. So you have to hear. You have to like, Father, I am calling on you because my husband, my sweet husband, Emeka, is friends with Namdi. And Father, you know Namdi is a cheat. Father, scatter that relationship by fire, by thunder, fire, by thunder. You have to be mad though. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to pray him out of that relationship. And you don't, most times you have to be diplomatic about it. You have to sit down once and tell him, I don't like this friendship with this person. You have to have that discussion. If you think the prayer aspect is not for you, you have to be bold enough to tell him, I don't like this relationship. It's affecting my sanity. I don't like it. He cheats on his wife. And he shouldn't be seen around. You're a good man. Your husband should check. And if that man comes around, the one that is cheating on his wife, even the eyes you look at him, you will know that there is fire on the mountain. Why will you be pretending to like somebody you don't like the person? Why? Why? So that is for what Teslicious was Pablo Chaito was saying. Let me read the other message. It says, for me, it's not good to check your man's phone because definitely you can find something that can get you angry. And normally you can't cheat nature. There are men that can stay without saying hi. Yes, yes. Uchechku, yes, you're so right on that one. Not everybody, like me, I'm not comfortable with checking phones. I don't even have strength. I think what I should be checking is bank alerts. I'm from Anambra, I'm from Onisha. What I should be checking is bank alerts, not who is chatting you. After all, he had a life before he got married. But and one thing I do say, I did not marry a foolish man. So it is when you marry, you know that you married a stupid man. Sorry to use that word. When you know that you married a man that doesn't have this here. Yeah. So as long as you don't marry somebody who is not thinking right, don't bother yourself about that. And but like as I said, if you know it's going to give you peace, checking phones, checking this, fine, sis, go ahead. Then Francisca is saying singles, any guy who can change or listen to you in your relationship can never ever change in marriage. Somebody else has said it. Any man, any man, dear sister, dear single sister watching me, the one that wants to get married, the one that is hoping to get married, when you bring your opinion, he throws it out of the window. Nothing you say is ever right. You don't have opinion. He is the one that knows everything. Darling, he is not going to change. Such a person will be the one to decide the color you will use on your wedding day, the kind of cake. In fact, he will decide everything for you. And you start getting, like, you start feeling choked, marginalized, and he'll be pushing you to the wall. Like, you'll be swallowing it, enduring it. But one day be one day. You will not be able to enjoy it again, and you will explode. Bah! Be like, I thought she was submissive. Then the question of unsubmissiveness, you start seeing that you're not submissive. So just like Francisca said, any man that doesn't listen to you in your relationship can never ever change in marriage. Can never change. One of the reasons I've been married for a long time, yes, 5 years and 12 years together. And I can tell you that for your husband to listen to you is as important as anything. It is really, 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 really important. Now, yes, Akezimo is saying something we said a long time ago. He said, I'm sorry heals a lot of wounds, so it should be easily and humbly said whenever we offend. Yes, yes. So he said, that prayer will make me even to laugh out. Yeah, the prayer where you're trying to pray out a bad friend from your husband, yes. Some of them will laugh, yes, but they know. They know. They know. Yeah, this is where self-control comes in. Yes, Francisca, you're right. A man without self-control is not a man. I think we should even discuss quality of a good husband first. While we are talking about the cheats, the ones that have decided that they have come to this world to cheat on their wives, cheat on their partners. Qualities of a good man. This is going to be beneficial to a lot of single sisters that are watching this live or that are going to watch it later on, the replay. A man should be able to listen to you. Yes, fear of God, he needs to really have it. Fear of God is actually conscience. Does he have conscience? Does he have conscience? Conscience to know what is good from what to and differentiate what is good and to from what is bad. Does he know the meaning of commitment? Is he trying to date you and date another person? And you are in the know. You know that he's dating another person, but you're trying to overlook it. Let's marry first. No. A good man knows how to take care of his woman emotionally, psychologically. He supports his woman. Let me tell you something. Honestly, 2 years ago, I didn't know that I'll be on a platform like this. I didn't know that I'll be on YouTube. I didn't know that I'm going to be creating content like this. I can easily have the discussions with my friends, like such discussions like this, people that really know me from home. But I didn't know that I'll be on a social media platform and I'll be saying it out like this. Imagine if I had married a man that feels I don't have a voice. Imagine if I had married a man that feels my place is only in the kitchen, that doesn't know how to respect a woman. Imagine. One of the things you should consider before getting married, before choosing or settling down for a man who is a good man, is actually looking ahead. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, will he support you? Will he? That is one of the things you should be asking yourself. There are lots of married great women that are not exhibiting their potentials because they married the man of the house. See, that man of the house has scattered a lot of things. Man of the house. Man of the house. Man of the house. I will repeat it again. Man of the house. There are a lot of women that can handle financials and you'll be like, you doff their cap for them. There are a lot of women, when they come out to speak in public, you'll be like, whose wife, whose daughter is this? Let's first, whose daughter is this? Where has she been? But they are married to man of the house, the one that doesn't believe that his wife has an opinion, the one that doesn't believe that the wife will change the society. So dear single sisters, dear singles, I'm talking from a woman's point of view because I'm a woman. I can't talk from a man's point of view because I'm not a man. I can only say something from a woman's point of view. I can only say it from a woman's point of view. Hi, Modesta. Thanks for coming in. You have to marry somebody that that knows that you have potentials, the one that knows that you have a voice, the one that knows that you can easily tell him, babe, your financials this year are not doing well. Let's take a review. Okay, don't buy this house. Slow down. Buy it next year. Okay, I don't think we need this house. Not the one that will say, what is she even saying? If you hear the sound of a sand that is not part of my voice, you just I'm in my house, and people will come in and go out, including my husband, including my dear husband. So I'm not in the studio in my house, so it's okay. Just um, so I got distracted. So now let's talk about okay. Aikismo is saying talk about C finish and its effect in union. Now, if you're talking about C finish, if you're talking about C finish, I don't. If you're not Nigerian, so C finish is like when you don't value the person you're with. Maybe you've seen a lot from that person. You've seen him take his bath. You've seen him at his lowest. You've seen him when he was down. You've seen everything. There's virtually, in fact, or even you can even draw even the slightest detail about him. So, who is this one? So it comes in for couple that have stayed long time. Even some people even experience this see finish after 2 years of marriage. See finish, like there's nothing new about him. See finish is also a reason why men cheat. See finish is also a reason why they cheat. Ask me how. One of the things that most men enjoy is respect. I'm not saying I'm not saying the negative form of the Nigerian respect. Yeah. One of the things. And when you're not giving it to your husband or your spouse, he seeks for it outside. He seeks for it outside. See finish is when you can kneel to serve your pastor meal. See finish is when you have a special plate for your visitors, but you give your husband food with anyhow plates. These things are small, small things, oh, but they really matter. See finish is when you read your husband's message on WhatsApp and reply to 100 hours later, but you reply immediately to that of your boss. See finish. You want more definition of see finish? Please tell me in the comment section. Everyone deserves to be respected. Man, woman, child. Everyone deserves that respect. How will a man who you don't value not cheat on you? I'm not justifying it. A man you don't value, you be like, she doesn't even see me as anything. So I'm going to look for somebody that does. I send her a message, she doesn't. You don't even know your husband's birthday, Marcel. Ha. You even know the size of his shoes, the size of his trouser. Let me tell you something about these side chicks. These girls, they know how to massage the ego of this man. This man of the house in the arms of a side chick is a baby. This man of the house gets an immediate response when he sends a WhatsApp message to the side chick. We are not justifying side chick, but we can learn. We can pick one or two things. When last did you tell him, like you look at him and say, this my strong man. Eh? You're so different. Gosh, I never, oh wow. Praise him. Same thing goes to the man. When last did you do that to your wife? When last? When last did you thank her for all the things she's doing, for all the care, the love, running a home? When last? We are all humans. Okay. Okay, same as okay, respect and massage of ego. Very important to keep men thinking about going to meet his partner. Yeah, he's right. The one that will make a man come back from work earlier than he's supposed to just because he wants to come and get some praises. Men, there's something you have to do also. If you know and you know that you like something, speak out. Speak out. If you do buy things for your wife or like you want her to tell you, to praise you, to do this, to do that, when you're expecting it and she doesn't do it, tell her, babe, I expected you to do this to me. I used to like it too. This life is one, oh, it's short. You don't assume a lot of things. Sometimes your wife innocently might not even know. Sometimes her mind might be away with so many thoughts, and you have to remind her. Okay, I'll take myself for an example. Sometimes I have a lot of things occupying me. I have to think about YouTube monetization. I have to think about subscribers. I have to think about creating content. I have to think about my kids. Think about a lot of things. And maybe my husband buys things at home. He went to shop. He helped me do one or two things, and I didn't remember to. He'll tell you, raise my hand up. Yes, raise my hand up. You go say, come and raise my hand. I will laugh over it. He said, please, I will not hide my feelings. So a lot of people don't even know how to tell their spouse what they want. You should. You should. You should tell the person what you want. You should tell the person what you want. You should tell the person. Hi, Modesta Lifestyle. You're still here. Thank you, sis. Yeah, Chinny, we have really discussed that in essence. She said, checking your man's phone with bad intentions is not good at all. And for you to think such thing is happening, both parties need some counseling. Yes, actually, I said that. That for somebody to even start to go and start checking the phone, they need counseling. There's a problem somewhere. There's a problem somewhere. Somebody is doing what is not supposed to be doing, and the other partner feels uncomfortable. They feel uncomfortable. Okay, the next question is: do you feel it's okay to take? Do you feel it's okay to ask for public opinion, like maybe on a Facebook platform, this Facebook page, you have a problem with your spouse, and you're going there to ask for their advice? Do you think it's okay? You have a cheating husband, a cheating wife, and you're going to ask people, please advise me. What do I do? Do you think it's okay? I'll pause and just listen to you guys and hear the comments. I want to really get. I want to learn. I want to learn from you people. Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's okay? Please, I want to see your comments. You think I want to know? Do you think it's okay for anyone to like a wife, especially as wives? Do you think it's okay to go to a public platform and ask them, pour out your heart, tell them the whole story how your husband is cheating, either anonymously or with your name? Do you think it's okay? Keep the comments coming. Okay, I'm getting one response. You think it's okay? Okay, Victoria. Hi, Vicky. Vicky is one of those that has my back on YouTube. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. IKZO, you always have my back. Okay, Victoria said, I don't think washing our dirty linens in public is advisable. But watching our dirtiness in public, sometimes these women want peace. These women want like they want somebody to tell them that you're not alone on this. Personally, I don't feel it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I can even say it's not okay at all. It's very wrong. It's a very wrong platform to seek for advice. He might be right because you don't even know the mentality of such people in that platform. You don't even know if these people are sane, if these people are on the same mental level as you are, and you're asking them for advice. Now, why I said I don't think it's bad is because sometimes you just need an avenue to pour out your feelings. You need an avenue to tell to and sometimes you just need an advice from an experienced person. Maybe you feel in that platform there are other people that have experienced this and they did not die, did not break down. So you want to hear their point of view. It's fine. The only place I have problem with is the kind of advice these women give. Most of them are not genuine. Most of them. They're not genuine at all. Sometimes I weigh the kind of group and I'm like, this is not a place I would come to because they are myopic in their thinking. Some of these groups are myopic in their thinking. They paint this picture from, they paint a scenario and they just put you in it. So that's why I would say it's a 50-50 thing. That while you're seeking for the advice, you have to use your sense if that is really necessary. And sometimes they crucify the other partner, not knowing because somebody that is trying to seek for advice may not really tell you the part he or she played in what is happening. The other person is always the problem. The other person is always the problem. You get that person is always the problem. So, okay. Victoria is saying, I'll speak for myself. I hate it when my husband discuss our issues with even my parents, not talk of total strangers. Yes, a lot of people don't even want that. They don't. A lot of people don't even want their matters to be discussed because after all, it is you and that person that is married, right? It's not you and the person's mom or you and the person's dad. A lot of women are even angry when a man discusses what is happening within them to his mom, that is her mother-in-law. Because sometimes, one of the things is that when you discuss what is happening between you and your spouse with somebody else, maybe let's say your brother, your sister, your friend, your mother, and that problem gets resolved, you and that person, you've resolved the problem, you might have forgiven that person. But it is always difficult for that other person you discuss it with to see eyeball to eyeball with that person, with your spouse. It's always difficult. Like when you tell when you were so angry that you told your mom that mom, do you know that my wife had the effrontery to take the money I kept for this land to buy this or that? Your mother will start seeing your wife as this one is not even reasonable. I thought that she had sense. So that's why you have to check. You have to weigh it, the good, the bad. Is this really necessary? So yes, I believe also, because I believe marriage is for the two of you and not for the third party. Third parties usually don't really, for me, I feel that third parties don't really understand it. They don't. They don't. Yes, a lot of people give advice from a very hateful place. Yes, those giving advice out of resentment, especially when they have been through that kind of a thing. And they were dealing with a different kind of case, a character that was unrepentant. Not maybe your spouse might be a repentant one, and the ones they handled, that they had encounter with were really unrepentant ones. So they might just put you in that person's position, and they'll just out of anger, out of emotion, they'll just say it. Go and if you're not sensible enough, you go and take that advice. At the end of the day, you see yourself in in a place you don't want to be. Okay. So Ikizmo is saying marriage is between one and his spouse. So it's better to sort their difference within themselves than going public. Yes. Yes, it's better to sort your differences within yourselves than going public. Absolutely, I agree on this. I agree totally on this. Now, to the next question. This one is difficult, but we have to ask. Please, before we ask this question, if you've not liked this video now, please just click up. You see the like, give it a thumbs up. Just give it a thumbs up. Yeah, give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, sis, you don't want me to reach 1,000 subscribers. Or, bro, this girl wants to reach 1,000 subscribers in no time. So please do subscribe and click on that bell, the one by the side, so each time I come live like this, you get an alert. Bam, Rachel is live. Richard Bar TV is live. Go join her, go see her channel, go check what she's doing. Yes, that's why the bell is there actually. So, will you cheat? The next question is, will you cheat because your spouse cheated on you? This one is a hard one to swallow, right? But I have to ask, will you cheat because your spouse cheated on you? I will give you guys some minutes to digest it. This is like a heart-to-heart talk. I believe I'm talking with my real people here, my real subscribers, my real viewers. At least you guys are getting to know the other side of me that is not always, welcome to my hair video. Yes. I said you guys really enjoyed the last session I had with you here, the live one. So I decided to do this once every time I feel led. So usually if you're subscribed to this channel, you get the notification. So I had to put up a post today for this topic. So as I'm saying, subscribe is free and turn on your notification. So will you cheat because your spouse is cheating on you? I'm still asking. Victoria said this is a gengen question. By gengen, she means this is a costly, this is a strong question. This is a question you don't have to answer. Wow. You don't have to open your mouth, wow, and say it. No. You have to sit back, think, reflect. And you hear my personal opinion. So I'm asking. Yes, Victoria, go and sip cold Fanta. Sip very cold Fanta. Because this one is a serious question. For me, I will not cheat because my spouse cheated on me. No. You know why? First of all, I'm a Christian. First of all, I'm a Christian. That's one, number one. Number two is just that I have self-respect for this body of mine. And you have to be worth it. Second of all, I won't say because somebody fell inside gutter, I go and put myself inside the same gutter for what? Why? How? No, now. That is absurd. Me, no, no. This is the live video. This is the video that this will stay on my channel. Yes, so sometimes most people don't talk about such stuff like this because they're afraid, oh, tomorrow, what if I make mistake? What if I do this? People will make reference to this video I made 100 years ago. I'm talking of me now. What I know now, with what I know. I don't think I'll waste my time cheating because somebody else is cheating. That's not necessary. That is not necessary because if you have principle, you have respect for yourself. Why will you go ahead and do something because another person? Will you steal because the whole world they are stealing? Just like will you put your hand in fire because other people are putting their hands in fire? Does it justify it? I will not. So that I will not waste my time going about to cheat because my partner is doing that. No, I will not. I will not. So Ismo is saying, no, I won't cheat because I want to revenge. There are better ways to revenge. Two wrongs don't make it right. Yes, two wrongs has never made it right. Two wrongs will never make it right. Two wrongs, they don't make it right. Never. Yes, Victoria, you're right. Cheating on your partner because he or she cheated is so, so wrong. So, so wrong. Yes, respect for God, myself, and kids. Haba, too much at stake. But it takes God's grace. It actually takes God's grace. And when you know yourself, when you know your worth, when you know that a person's attitude should not define the next step you're going to take, when you know that you're going somewhere, that their attitude should not be the reason why you're doing something. Yes, when you know that, when you know that you will not even go and start doing things you're not supposed to do. You will not do that. You will not do that, honestly. You will not. You will not do that. Now, I'm trying to like bring scenarios that I've witnessed or those that I've read that I'm like shocked. There's a current trend of women who feel that because they have this cheating spouse that it's okay for them to go and cheat also. There's a current trend of that. And there are women who are supporting them that too can play the game. Two can play the game. Now we're not talking of Game of Thrones. No, we're not talking of games of who get money pass, who can make money. No, we're talking of game of doing something that is wrong. What kind of game do you want to play? Game call, game ni. Two can play the game. It takes two to tango. You know, there's one thing that devil is doing. He kind of sells a very wrong idea, kinds of promotes it. And sometimes those things are coming from people you respect a lot. So you can play the game. You didn't come to this world to suffer. What is good for the geese is also good for the gander. And that thing that is good for the geese, that is also good for the gander, is what? Cheating. It's not. So I've read a lot of cases of women going to do it, a woman or a man. Mostly, we are treating men cheating now. So now I'm responding to like women who are going to do it just because their husbands are doing it. Just because their husbands are doing it. Just because your husband is doing it. So for me, it's a no, no, no. If two want to play the game, two should be playing the game of getting money, getting good things, and not who is going to cheat on who or who is going to do the other thing. No. So for me, it's a no, 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 no. It's a no, 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 no. So it's a no. So I still want to know people that are still here. I want to know people that are still watching. If you're a content creator, feel free to mingle with, bake with other content creators, bake with them, fry, bake, cook. You know how it's done. Yeah, bake with them, cook with them. Like I said, give this video thumbs up. I need that thumbs up. It's so 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 important to me. It's so important to me. Yeah, it's really 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 important to me. I'm really gonna shout Victoria Emeara out. Thank you, sis. You've been supportive to this channel. Thank Ike Zimo. You're my backbone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you don't appreciate people, you wouldn't know. Like they wouldn't know, and in fact, I feel it's important to appreciate people. So I would say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You guys are the best. You guys are the reason I'll bring out my next topic. It will be baked soon, sooner than I expected it. Yes, you guys are the reason I'll come live again. So back to the discussion. Back to the discussion. I want questions, please. Yes, Ikizim, I trust you. Still here live. Anything for your girl. Thank you, darling. So I want to answer questions. 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 I want to be here for 2 hours. I want to give you to my time today. I want to answer questions. Please send me questions. Send me questions. This thing that we are seeing is happening. This thing is happening. This thing is happening. This cheating stuff. A lot of marriages have been broken. A lot of things have happened. A lot of people don't believe in marriages these days. A lot of people are scared to get married just because of this cheating thing. So I want to ask questions. I want you to ask me. I want you to respond. I want us to rub our minds together. Because if we can start, if we allow the home front to be broken, if allow the home front to be broken, we're talking about a crooked society already. We don't want more. We don't want more. So please, I need your questions. I need your questions. I need your questions, people. I need your questions. What is it you want us to discuss now? Yeah, if you've been following, yeah, Chin is asking a question. If you've been following this live chats, I think I really talked to singles more than I did to, or maybe the same way I talked to the wives. We talked about singles knowing their worth. Talked about singles knowing what a good man, who a good man is, and what they should look out for. We've talked about singles literally not allowing, literally parents who are raising boys to know that it is not okay. This man, actually this man of the house thing, we should stop imbibing it in our boys, in our sons. By God's grace, I know one day I'll have sons. I won't teach my son to feel this carry this man of the house thing in quotes in his head. No, I wouldn't want to do that. So most times, and you should also know about relationship red flags. I'm trying to answer Chinyere Okpara, who is asking me that what do you have to give to the singles out there based on this issue? So I'm trying to answer her because I was asking people to bring in their questions. So she sent this one in. So, like I was saying, I wouldn't want to like allow my son or my sons to have this I'm the man mentality and feel like it's okay to cheat and not be accountable or feel is their right. No, I wouldn't want that. So, and also as singles, you should have a voice. You should be able to say what you like and what you don't like. You should be able to say that. You should be able to say what you like and what you don't like. What if something is happening? Can you and you shouldn't be in a relationship where you're not heard. Yes. You shouldn't be in a relationship where you are not being heard at all. No. You shouldn't be in such a relationship. It's a relationship that means two people are relating. It's not one. It's not a mono relationship. How do I even put it? Yes, it's two people are involved, so you shouldn't allow the decision making, the whole thing to be based on one person. No, that's what I'm telling singles, especially single sisters. I know the society is the next thing society does, which also affects our daughters, that they put pressure on the girl child once you're through with your primary, secondary school, university, for Nigerians that go to service, the next thing you hear is marriage, 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 marriage. In the world of today where people are thinking of marriage is a good thing, but it's important to come prepared. Yes, it's important to come very, very prepared. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that after your NYC, if you decide to get married, that is bad. No. So we should teach our single daughters to have a voice, to have self-integrity, respect, that you shouldn't bring down all your values just because you want to be in a man's house. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't bring out all your values. You shouldn't bring down your expectation. You shouldn't bring down like your principles just because you want to answer a missus. No, no. Okay, Victoria is asking me, oh, this is quite a strong question. If your spouse cheats on you, would you stay or walk away? If I were to answer this question from all aspects, honestly, I wouldn't pray for such to happen because most times there are some things that are deal breakers for people. Yeah, especially if as a person cheating is a deal breaking thing for you. Yeah, but for me, I would say I wouldn't pray for such because um I think I'll take a decision that it only take the grace of God to hold me back. Yes. And so for such, I don't pray for evil because for me it's evil. But one thing I know I wouldn't do is cheating because my spouse did cheat on me. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But I wouldn't pray that my spouse does that because it's going to tear me. It's going to tear me. It's going to break me. And it will only take the environment at that time if I have strong people within me or strong people around me to hold me from making a mistake. Yes. So that's a nice question. It's personal and I've answered it, but yeah, I wouldn't pray for such. I wouldn't pray for such at all because it's going to break me actually. So she asked me, you said it all on this cheating matter. How do our women give it a final lock for our man to start cheating? Yeah, we are going to buy Kaya Mata, oh, Kaya Mata, oh, Kaya Mata. I'm joking, guys. You know the in thing now in the Nigerian community is Kaya Mata. That's what you use to padlock your husband, or you put it in a bottle, film, you tie him, and anytime you need him, bring him out. You cannot lock anybody, you cannot control anybody. It's a decision the man has to take. It's a decision. The man has to choose to be responsible. He has to choose to be committed to loving you. Has to choose to he has to choose you don't have to choose like the man has to choose. Yes. You can't tie a man down. You cannot. Some of the mistakes some of us make is to think that we can actually tie our husbands down. He's an adult. He's a full-grown adult. You can't tie him down. It has to be you have to know, and I have to know that it's a decision he has to take. It's a decision that he has to take that he doesn't want to look for a slimmer person, a fatter person, that you are okay. He should be contented with you, and you should be contented with him. And you have to carry yourself. And that thing is for you to carry yourself in a way that this man knows that he's actually living with a queen. No, he's not doing you a favor. Sis, he's not doing you a favor. Sometimes one of the things that some women do mistakenly is that to think, thank God for this man. No. If it's not, yes, some of us, our husbands are the reasons why we are not living below the lifestyle we have now. But that doesn't mean we should forget ourselves and bring yourself down, 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 down like that. No, you are a queen, sis. It takes a queen to be beside a king. Yes, you have to remember that always. You are a queen. So if a queen like you, if he will look at a queen like you and decides to cheat on you, that's his cup of tea. That's his problem, not yours. It's not your problem. You just have to know that you cannot hold a man. Even when some of us believe in jazz, one day the jazz could clear. One day it go comot for the man eyes. One day the voodoo will be will be will be out. One day, whatever it is you are holding, as long as it's not natural, it will clear and you're back to square one. So there's no need. He has to be the one that knows that he is living with a queen. And you, darling, you are that queen. You're that queen that doesn't deserve to be cheated on. Now, cheating is like a sin. It does not mean that the man does not love his wife. Typical example is that we love God, but at times we sin against Him. Okay, this is a very, very serious discussion. Really, this how wish this talk came earlier on. How I wish, like he said, cheating is a sin. It does not mean that the man does not love his wife. Now, I want to ask another question. Does it mean that a man can love his wife and yet he will cheat on her? A man can love his wife and yet he will cheat on her. That now Aikism is comparing to a typical example is that we love God, but at times we sin against Him. Honestly, personally, I don't believe that you can claim to love your wife, but yet you cheat on her. Is it that the person is cheating mistakenly or what? Ah, I think this topic is quite extensive, honestly. They said the one that really made me laugh is like they cheating is like a sin. It does not mean that the man does not love his wife. Sorry. Typical example is that we love God, but at times we sin against Him. So this specificism is trying to say that not all men that cheat that don't love their wife. That some love their wife, but they cheat. I think my audience will be the ones to answer this question. So I need to see this answer in the comment section. Now it says, what do you? Chin is asking, what do you have to say to the couples out there on a distant marriage? Distant marriage. I was once in a distant. I was in a distant marriage for some time because I was schooling. There was need for me to be coming to and fro. Honestly, it takes commitment. It takes serious commitment for you not to cheat on your spouse when you are in a distant marriage. Honestly, it takes serious commitment. In fact, it takes discipline because you have, and one of the things to make you not to even cheat is that you have to be like, you have to make sure that there's an avenue for communication. You have to be communicating with your spouse, video calls, phone calls, text messages. You have to keep your mind occupied with that person's activities or with your work or with religious activities. That's the only thing that will save you from cheating. Honestly, both from the man and the woman. It's not easy. You see, before you go into a distant marriage, please discuss extensively with that person. And you should ask that person if he or she can really handle it. And if you're a woman who is in a distant, because it happens mostly in Nigeria, the guy lives outside and the woman lives in Nigeria because he has not been able, he cannot like bring her to where he's staying due to some immigration issues. So most times the men do come back once in a year, twice in a year. A lot of women are surviving without cheating. But the problem is that the men that are outside the country cheat. Yes, I've seen many examples. I've seen many examples of men who are married in Nigeria and single abroad. Yes. And sometimes you just wonder. And this same men, when they hear the news of their wives doing it at home, they feel betrayed, they feel something else. So you have to really know what you're going into. I would say it is not easy. It is not easy. It is not for the faint-hearted. No, it is not a child's play. It's not a child's play at all. Victoria was really replying to Chin. Says a man that wants to cheat will cheat. Oh. Even if you serve him your life on a platter, yes. Give him snake in the monkey. Victoria, you're such a funny fellow. Okay. Okay. Yes, a man that really wants to cheat will cheat, actually. No matter what you do to him. If he, that's why I say it's a decision, he has to be the one to take it. He has to be the one to say what he wants. Yeah. Like he's saying, cheating comes as a result of few reasons. At times, it's unplanned and beyond human comprehension. That's why at times you hear that a man that cheated his spouse killed himself after losing the wife. Yeah. That's why some most times we will pray that nobody finds him. That's why you pray the Lord's prayer as Christians, that lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil, including that of a Jezebel. Yes, deliver us from all evil. You need God to deliver you from, and don't put yourself. The Bible says, flee from sexual immorality. Yeah. So once you know that you are in a situation that will tempt you, it's better you do what? Flee. Okay, Victoria is crying. I don't agree with you. Contentment, comot eyes for wetin no be your own. Respect for your spouse, love for your spouse. All these are many more should be our motivation. Yeah, Victoria, yeah, you're right. Okay, Francisca is asking a question that does it mean that a man can love his wife and love another since cheating is a sin? You cannot love your wife and love another. I can easily say you can love your wife and like another. But how can you love? You cannot love two people equally. No, you can. I don't think it's possible to love your wife and love another. No, no. If you really love your wife truly, if you really love your wife truly, it's difficult to love another because there was something that made you make that person your wife or your husband, right? There was something you saw that was different. Something was so different. Something that maybe you've not seen. There was this peculiarity that drew you to that person. I don't think you can really love your wife and then love another person now. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible at all. Don't think. Oh, you guys have really made it this discussion. I don't feel like prolonging it, and hearing all the learning from all of you. Yeah, I'm taking water to keep myself hydrated because I'm talking. I'm talking, so I need to keep myself hydrated. I need to keep myself hydrated, yes. So once again, if you've not liked this video, please do like it. Please give it a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up this video. Please, please, please. Call your girlfriends to come in and let's have this chat. We have some more minutes to go. We have some more minutes to go with this amazing, amazing people. We have more minutes to go. We have more minutes to go. I think next time on this chat, if you guys are ready, I'll invite um I'll invite you to come up on the video on camera and you will say your mind. Okay, Ikena is saying something like a weak-hearted man can be deceived into cheating his spouse. You can cheat with someone you don't even know. Talk more of loving her. Okay, yes, I agree with this. Let's say a man who is facing like some really, really, really financial or crisis, or let's say most times what really affect the men is actually like job, money, stuff like that. Let's say this man is really down. Maybe he was sacked at his place of work, and instead of him to go home and all this, he needed a place to just he needed to get himself out there, and maybe he goes to the club, drinks alcohol more than he is supposed to take, and he doesn't have self control. He knows that one bottle, one can is enough for him, but he goes all the way to 10 cans, and then gets approached, by some lady who wants some action, and under the influence of alcohol or something, he cheats on his spouse. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Such scenarios, it will take understanding for the wife to let go and understand that he didn't do it intentionally. So yes, like you're right on this. You're right. Says so he's saying some men and women don't love because they are heartbroken, but they went into the court marriage in order to amend the soul and body. Um, I think it just depends on individual because I'm not gonna marry a man I don't love. Nah, I'm not gonna marry a man I don't love. Not at all. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go into any kind of serious commitment just because I want to maybe show the other person that I've moved on, my ex or something. I've moved on, and tomorrow when the trouble starts, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I won't do that. Actually, I won't do that. I won't do that. So I'm trying to read more comments as I'm looking down. Trying to read more comments from you guys. Trying to read more comments. I'm not getting a comment on how beautiful I look on this live broadcast. I really made sure I came out ready today. Yeah, this one is more planned. Yeah, it's more planned than the last one I did. I was actually fidgeting on the last one because it was my first time. So today I think I'm getting more comfortable. Getting more comfortable. So guys, I'm still waiting for the comments. I'm still waiting. Francisca, I'm so glad you're in this broadcast. Thank you, because you made this broadcast. You made it, the comments, the questions. It was so lively. It felt like I'm here with all of you and sitting on the round table. Yes, it made it like that. Ike Zimo, you're the best. Victoria Megara, I keep saying thank you for your support. You're one of the reasons I make my videos, because you're one of the best first persons that comments on each video I post, and you don't miss an upload. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. It took me time to sit down to make this face. Honestly, I'll be surprising you guys with content that I don't pray for grace and life. Yeah, more content are coming. So if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe, and then call your friends, call your neighbors to please subscribe to this channel. We have more amazing stuffs coming. Hopefully, in 2 days' time, I should be coming on live here again. Yeah, okay. I said that this topic be discussed separately on a separate day. If possible, put everyone on live chat. Then I will elaborate about cheating and still love spouse. Okay. Hopefully, I think I should bring this topic. I think it's kind of an interactive session. I think I'll bring it up again. I think so. I think so. Because actually we can have, with this StreamYard, I can have people come up online and say their minds. Yeah. So I can have you come online and say your mind, be ready, be ready, be ready. Yeah. I think I'll do that. Or if not this topic, I'll try and get you guys online so that we can discuss this. I can just sit back and hear from my viewers and see your amazing faces, Victoria Megara. One, I will want to see your face on camera on this channel. Ikezemo, if you oblige us, we would like to hear you speak on camera. Yeah. You're right. I'll do that. I'll do that. If you're just joining in, we are discussing about cheating husbands and why they do cheat. And we had a long list of conversation. Yeah, long list of conversation why this men cheat, women who go through cheating, how heartbroken they are. And we've I think I would say we've exhausted this topic. What does that? I think a lot of us were not really, a lot of us typed, but I think we had more to say. I think it would have been easier when there was a live video. Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that. So guys, I can see 9 persons are here. They came late. Don't worry, there will be another live video, but this one is we're going to be wrapping it now. Also, thank you guys for coming once again. This is Richie Obara TV. Yes, this is she. This is your girl. This is your hairdresser. This is your lifestyle discusser lifestyle. If you've been following this chat, it's easy to spot my husband in the comment section or my boyfriend. Yeah. So it's good to see you all. My channel once more is all about, I love making hair, so that's why I post hair videos. But moving forward, I said I'll be posting hair videos, lifestyle topics, and vlogs. So you'll be expecting more from this channel, expecting more. So this is the channel you want to subscribe to. I'm being real, I'm being original, I'm being myself. So this is a channel you want to be a part of. Yes, you want to be part of our growth. I want to be seeing your name. I want to be seeing your names in my comment section and my likes. I want to know those who have been here for me. Yeah, please do subscribe. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Victoria and I that are making the comment section bubble. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I think touching my neck was making me comfortable. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, invite your friends to my channel to like, and subscribe and turn on the bell notification because I'll be coming on live again. Peace, Chidi. Hi, darling. You came late, but it's all right. You can always play this video to hear my view on this sweet topic. Okay, darling. So we'll see you all in the next chat. See you all, darling. See you. I have a thank you so much. I appreciate gracias. No, it's gracias, right? Okay, I'm trying to learn. Gracias, Dalo. Now good. Thank you. Shukran. Shukran. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all. And this is where we are going to call it a quits. No, this is where we are going to say bye for today, bye for now, and see you in the next chat and the next video. Bye.